I need to start this video off by saying don't do something just because it's in my video. Don't let my videos encourage you to do stuff. That's not why I post these. I post these so people can learn, and I guess I've learned a lot in these experiences. So that's that. I'm sorry if I sound sick. I'm having like nasal problems the last few days. I've woken up and my nose has been stuffed up and it was hard to breathe. So, yeah, it kind of affects my voice. So, we're just gonna get into this story. This story takes place in high school, and I had this weed dude. One day, I'm scrolling through Snapchat. This kid's posting this picture of magic mushrooms, and I knew they were real magic mushrooms because I've done my research. And always, always, always do your research. And I'm gonna have a whole nother video on preparing for trips and stuff, so stay tuned for that. So I meet up with this guy at the park, and I go to his car, and I give him the money, and he gives me this stuff, and he's like, oh my gosh, look behind you. And I look behind me, and I see two police cruisers just driving by, and they probably had seen me. How did they not see me? How did they not stop and like pull into the parking lot and be like, stop, I had seen you. I saw you transfer drugs in the transaction and all that. You're under arrest. Empty your pockets. Do all that. And, nope, they didn't. They just drove right past, and it was so shocking to me. I was so scared I was gonna get like a felony at that moment. Like, oh my gosh. So, anyway, I go home and I put the shrooms away in like my drawer or wherever I stash that kind of stuff. And it wasn't until like a few weeks later that I actually took them. I was waiting for a day where I wasn't really stressed out and I wasn't anxious. I had eaten 1 gram, and that was enough for me. I was good on 1 gram. And it was just so gross. It tasted like dirty styrofoam. What I had done was I broke them apart in tiny little pieces so I could like put them in my mouth and then swallow them like a pill. That had worked for me. Some people put it in a peanut butter sandwich, some people wrap candy around it, some people just eat it raw. But I'm waiting, I'm sitting outside, I'm smoking a blunt, and this is about 30 to 40 minutes since I had eaten this, and it's about to rain, and it starts raining while I'm finishing this blunt. And as the rain is pouring off of the house, I'm like seeing this veil of water. I felt like I was in the rainforest. I was looking at the water on the leaves, and it was just so amazing to me. So it starts thundering and lightning, and I decide I should probably go inside. So I just lay down in bed. Then my stomach starts hurting. It's not nausea, it's more stomach discomfort. So I just had to lay down, and the whole time, the whole 3 or 4 hours that I was really tripping, I was just laying in bed watching this guy, Ross Creations, on YouTube. He's like this prankster guy. He's really funny, and I was getting really into what was going on in the videos, and my ADHD makes me not able to focus. But for some reason, I was just so able to focus on these videos, and I was watching them for 3 hours and just sitting in the same position because I felt like I couldn't move. My stomach was feeling so bad. Eventually, the stomach discomfort and pain went away, and I'm able to relax. I get up, I go outside, and I'm sitting out there and I'm looking at the trees and the grass and the sky. I remember I was looking out at the trees and they looked like they were moving and swaying back and forth. Things were brighter and colors were more vivid. I wouldn't really say I had like hallucinations, seeing patterns and stuff like that. It wasn't like that, but it was only because I ate such a low dose. If I ate twice as much, I'd probably be seeing that. It was more of just a body high. I just felt really, really stoned and really relaxed at the end and felt a lot of comfort. Even when I was experiencing the stomach discomfort, I felt really relaxed. And it was a nice experience. It could have gone better. Maybe I could have eaten something, or they say to eat them on an empty stomach, but I decided to eat some stuff because I didn't know if I'd have an appetite, and I didn't really have an appetite throughout the trip. I really just ate the next day. But eventually things died down and I had to go to bed. I was tired, and yep, so that's my story. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, don't do something just because you see it in my video. Let me know if you want to see different games. Let me know in the comments. I'll be posting more story videos soon, so stay tuned for that.